Hey Internet, today's topic is, can you be an engineer if you have a disability? So yes you can, but it depends. For physical, absolutely. It's really just a matter of a mental game for engineering. So for most disabilities, it doesn't matter. And yes, I am cherry picking in this video because I know there's so many disabilities that I just can't cover. Okay, and I'm just going to share some of the stories from my friends that have disabilities, and I've also grown up with a family with disabilities. My uncle has epilepsy and he's also paralyzed from polio. My dad has mental illness, which I'll cover in a different video. To a lesser extent, my entire family, slash mom, who hoards supplies because we buy in bulk and we save up for emergencies, which feels like it's like every other day. Alright, so blind engineers, yep, there are definitely engineers with visual disabilities, and yeah, you can totally be an engineer using Braille. So deaf engineers, that's not too bad. There's cochlear implants, and on the low key, Mum kinda knows, well, she knows more sign language than I do, because our neighbor comes like to borrow things, and our neighbor's deaf, so my mum does know how to use sign language. Well, at first I thought she was just randomly giving gestures, but after watching for a little while, I actually think she knows how to sign language, well, at least a few phrases. Right, being paralyzed. If you're in a wheelchair, yeah, you can still be an engineer. No real issue with that. Can you be, like, if you're fully paralyzed from the neck down, can you be an engineer? Maybe. I'm not really sure. I do have I've seen a tradesman that's like paralyzed and has only got one arm, and he wrecked us in the block horse. So okay, that's not fully paralyzed, but it's damn close. Alright, quadruple amputees. Yes, there are mechatronic prosthetics now, so being an amputee shouldn't be a problem. Epilepsy. So one of my friends is actually graduating this year, and she has epilepsy, so it doesn't stop her. Right. The mental disability. I put an asterisk there because it really depends on your mental disability. So if it prevents you from solving problems and making calculations, then yeah, that's gonna be a problem. I'm sorry, I don't want to say it like that. Like, it is what it is, okay? Okay, so there are different spectrums of autism that are fine for engineering. Same with Asperger's, and also same for Savant syndrome. And for dyslexia, I reckon that's actually like a superpower, because just because you can't read doesn't mean you can't math. Like, my unofficial mentor, he has dyslexia, but he's wrecking us. Like, he's top tier. He's like the actually #1 student at our university for engineering. So not being able to read, it's not really a disadvantage at all. And of course, I've been saying it all these times in all my videos, it just comes down to the three things. Heart of an engineer. Do you want to solve problems? Do you want to help people? A growth mindset. You got to be willing to learn and grow. And never give up mentality. And yeah, that's really the main three things that you got to take away from this video. Because I know if you're already got your heart set to be an engineer, and like you got a mental disability or whatever, or physical, and like, I don't care what this guy's gonna say, I'm gonna be an engineer, right? So if your heart's already set, of course, prove me wrong. I'm just a voice on the internet. So for universities, they do give you like a reader writer, and they give you extra time as well depending on your disability. So for university, they do help you out. For trades, as long as you can prove that you can do the engineering work, I mean, it technically says you got to be physically fit, but like, as I given the example, the guy that's like nearly fully paralyzed, he, well, wrecked us. So as long as you can prove that you've got the ability to be an engineer, the trade's not really an issue. Military, I know you've really got to be physically fit, so that might be not really an option. I'm not too sure. I think they do allow people with disabilities into the military, but it just depends. So please check the military website, plus not sponsored. Cadetship, same. You don't need to be physically fit for cadetship, but you do need to have the mental capacity to solve problems, or have the ability to prove that you can do the engineering, much like the trade. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Be sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, ring the bell, and comment. Until next time, see ya.